Hello and welcome to the Madhouse everyone. This is the 11th edition of our build of the week for Grim Dawn, and as usual, as I have stated last time, we are going to be doing pure classes, and well, here it is. We have a pure soldier. Jumping into the skills right now, this soldier is using cadence. We have cadence maxed, we have fighting 4 maxed, and fighting 4 maxed is really important. You might not want to go above 12 on this one, maybe, but it works. It's not a big deal here. The reason you want to go 12 out of 12 is that it has a 3 target maximum, and when you hit 12 it actually activates that 3rd target. And we have deadly momentum. This one is really good. At first I did not think it was, but after getting it, it is damn good. It basically just doubles your damage. Next we have 1 point into military conditioning, 1 point Menhir's Will, 1 point fighting spirit, another point in overguard, same thing, 1 point in veterancy, 1 point decorated soldier, 1 point scars of battle. These are resistances here. Scars of battle, decorated soldier. This one is pretty good for the shield block gens. I would have invested more points. Well, I would have invested more points in many things if I had them. 1 point into Warcry and 1 point into Break Morale. This is arguable. You could drop these and put them either in Field Command or in Veterancy if you wish. 1 point in Counter Strike and only 1 point in Oleron's Rage. The reason I have 5 is that I have some bonuses on my gear, and by gear I mean the relic. And of course 1 point into Blitz for mobility and 1 point into Blindside. We have squad tactics maxed, and squad tactics got changed. Now it gives attack speed, so attack speed is going to be the most important stat for this build, at least in my opinion. The more attack speed you have, the more cadence procs you are going to get per second and effectively. And I have 2 points into Field Command. If I were to have more points, I could put them in anything really. I maybe would have maxed Field Command, and maybe go a little bit into military conditioning for more defensive. And this is pretty much the build, pretty straightforward. Again, thanks to Ninetrix for helping me with the build. I had a different idea in mind, but this one actually works a lot better. Jumping into gear, and itemization is a little bit tricky for this character, and I'm going to explain why. The reason for that is that our spirit is basically non-existent. I have put 1 point into spirit so that I could equip my rings, the incorruptible prefix, which is really good, ether and chaos resistance and poison, a lot of it, as well as offensive and defensive. This ring is insane right here. So I needed 180 spirit for that, so I put 1 point into spirit so that I could get these. And I invested a little bit into physique because I wanted the heavy shoulder plates, the heavy armor, and the reason for that is that it actually gives a lot of armor, and my armor rating is really high. As you can see, I have 27 points left, so that would be 1 point into spirit, the rest went into physique. And right now we are going to go into cunning as much as we can, because, well, cunning is going to give us physical, it's going to give us offensive ability, it's going to give us everything that is really nice, and we do not really need more physique. If we would be in need of physique, we can get them from military conditioning in here. Okay, so I have this Officer's Raiders Saber of the Riff Hound. It's a really good one. I really like it. It does have it is only a fast sword. I would go for the exact same affixes on a very fast sword, but it's okay. I got it on a Raider Sable, so I'll keep going with this. I have a Vigorous Bronze Kairos of the Drangul. This one kinda sucks, but I could not equip my regular chest because of the spirit requirements, so this is what I could craft in the short time that I had. We have the Consecrated Raider Leggings of the Drangul, Ancient Armor Plate in there. I have Chains of Valoran in here. You can go with Hallowed Ground as well. Hallowed Ground might be a little bit better. And in here I have a Severed Claw with a completion bonus of 3% attack speed. I have Juggernaut, +1 to all skills in Soldier. Obviously Rampage also works, so if you want to go for Rampage, then do it if you do not have Juggernaut. And the completion bonus is +2 to Oleron's Rage. I think we could get Cadence on this one, I'm not really sure, but I like the +2 to Oleron's Rage. I have General's Plate Mail, Girdle of the Boar, really nice, helps with the attribute requirements, and a lot of offensive and a little bit of defensive with a dense fur in there. The Cutthroat's Badge of the Drangul. Pierce is not really good for this character. I would go for a Bloodletters in here or something like that if you can, but I do not have it, so I'm going with this one. I have put a Vicious Jawbone in there. We have Insulating Spiked Greaves of the Drangul. They do not have movement speed, that's why I am keeping this Boots of Unseeing Swiftness in here. Fire resistance, elemental resistance, offensive, defensive, really good. And Mark of the Traveler as a component. Now this is where it gets interesting. I have Zealot's Gauntlets because of the attack speed in there. I just could not let them go. I have better gloves, but I just could not let them go because of that attack speed. There are some epic level 41 gloves that are better than these, but they are level 41, so we do not have access to them. With an Unholy Inscription there for the vitality resistance and bleeding resistance. Completion bonus 6% health. Hinterland Shoulder Plates of the Drangul. Nothing special in here. Silk Swatch in there for the resists. And another interesting item is Spirit Eater's Bulwark, and I haven't really tested this because there is something weird going on the second character sheet in here. We go to physical, we go to lifesteal, and it says offhand. It should proc from Cadence as well. I'm pretty sure it does. That 14% of attack damage compared to health. And this one has 49% vitality resist and a lot of health, so it is a quick one to get if you cannot farm or craft a better shield. I would just get this one, it's really good, and it's very common really. Severed Claw in the completion bonus of 3% attack speed. You have seen the rings, Incorruptible Emerald Ring of Readiness, just epic really, this thing is absolutely legendary. Rolling Blood in there with Chaos Resistance, and another Rolling Blood in here with Ether Resistance. The head is okay. We have Renegade's Chainmail Cask of Menhir's Wall. Offensive, defensive, health, cunning percent, physical resistance, pierce resistance, and some attack speed retaliation there. Runestone component as usual, completion bonus 62%, 62 health. And General Skull Fetish of the Eagle, again this one helps with our attributes, a lot of offensive, little bit of defensive, health regen, energy regen. Energy is not important at all, we do not use energy at all, so you can just skip that altogether. And another Rolling Blood with Ether resistance in there. Overall this is the tankiest character that I have. It is extremely hard to die. The leveling process was smooth. I did not have many issues. There are some breakpoints that are going to make leveling a little harder. First is the first few levels when we do not have fighting form for the 3 target maximum, and then we are going to have a little bit of a hard time until we get to squad tactics and field command because of the offensive requirements. But overall I would recommend this character for every new player. It was really easy to level, and it is the tankiest character that I have. So we are done with explaining how the build works. Now let's go see some gameplay. Going into Steps of Torment in here, and well, this is the first time that I actually do Steps of Torment, and I'm going to go beyond the door with this character. I only did the first 3 levels up to Misery so that I could level only for the leveling purposes. Okay, so we have talked about the pros of this build and how lovely and nice everything is, but we haven't talked about the downsides. Well, it does look really good, but in practice, once you actually start playing it, it feels really good to see the big numbers and everything. But overall, we have a big issue with AoE, and the amount of resistances and survivability that we have are to prevent dying from being surrounded. Okay, so you guys can see how it works. We have a 3 target maximum with cadence when it procs, so try to group mobs a little bit if you can. And oh, the reason why attack speed is so important is that it's going to proc cadence more. It's obvious, but it also helps with the AoE, or the lacking of AoE of this build. So single target damage is great. I think it's really good, and I haven't really had any issues with single target mobs. There have been a few cases while leveling that some bosses were doing too much damage, and I had to kite them a little bit, and you don't really want to kite as a melee character. But the leveling process was I think the smoothest of all the builds of the week, and we took the wrong way in here. So let's go back. I do like Warcry. Is it Warcry? Yes, I do like Warcry. I think it's a good debuff to have. But if you want to be investing points into something else, then by all means go for it. It is not a necessity. It's personal preference there. Okay. Let's make our way into Misery in here. Let's not waste time with petty mobs. You guys have a feel of the build by now, so let's see him kill some bosses. You might think that the weapon is really good, because it is, but okay, we have a big pack here, so now you guys can see how this character does being surrounded. Do you not think that leech is applying, which is pretty bad? I'm sure one of you is going to answer that question for me. Okay, let's keep going and go into Misery in here. Alright, so you do have to use a few potions every now and then. If the leech would be working, then you wouldn't have to, but if you really want, you can just get a Hallowed Fang in the weapon, and it's going to be good. So that might actually be a little bit better, especially if you're going for hardcore. If you're on hardcore, then I would suggest having leech, either by a bloodletters or putting a Hallowed Fang into your weapon. Okay, I do not think that we are going to be experiencing any issue whatsoever with this build. It's really hard to die, especially if you're paying attention. The only case where you could die is if you get surrounded and you just cannot escape, and everything is on cooldown. If your playstyle is okay and you know you play a little bit smart, then that will absolutely never happen. So if I were to make a hardcore character, I think it would be this one, at least for starters, and after I get a little bit of gear, then I would switch into something else. But as a beginner build, this one is really good. Okay, that was the boss there. Now let's clear this out, and then open the gates. Inferno, lovely. I do have it, right? Of course I do. Open the gates in here. Make sure that they do not bug on me. Okay, good. Only once it happened that the gates didn't work and I wasted a skeleton key. But I heard that is pretty frequent to some people. Alright. So I wanted to show you that the big guys are not, the monstrosities are not a problem. Okay, it's suffering time then. Well, we're going to get to the death room right in a second. And it really annoys me that I did not really have enough points to invest into soldier, because I think that once the level cap is going to be raised, then the pure soldier is going to get even better. And I cannot say the same thing about the pure arcanist, because I'm a little bit worried about that one. Right, that was the first wave. And the second wave. Hey, second wave. Okay, second wave. All right. This is easy, right? Okay. Okay, we got a big one. So always target out the big ones. Then I would recommend you go for the Death Revenant, but I cannot get to him right now because he is in that puddle of bad stuff on the ground. So there he is. Okay, he's dead. And well, that was the death room. Really easy, no surprises there. Did I not open the chest? Open the chest. Okay. Okay, nothing interesting there. We are going to go for Ilgo next. And I'm going to skip as much as possible, because there is no point to be killing everything in here. Blitz is really good for mobility, as you saw. Although sometimes it bugs, so I see like that. There it bugged. We got obstructed and we cannot get to our target. So that does happen with Blitz. It does happen with Shadow Strike as well, but not as much as Blitz. And if you like it a lot, then you can also get the epic feat that have +1/+2 to Blitz blindside. So that is a viable option, although I think it's a little bit worse than a good crafted rare. Right. Okay, we're going to get surrounded in here a lot more frequent than before, because the mob density in Steps of Torment is insane with the build, and I am getting frozen, which sucks really hard. Alright, this is the correct way to go. As you can see, plenty of mobs, so I'm just going to skip them. Saw a chest back there, but okay, so apparently when we blitz, the bloody leech activates. Very interesting there. Interesting mechanic. I think it is working as intended. And indeed, we can do stuff like this, no real issues. Really easy that, even if a ton of mobs spawn on top of you. Ah, we got to Ilgo now. Let me open that. Okay, it's closed. I want to clear this out, and here we go. Hello, Ilgo the Eternal. Hey, he's dead. He's going to come back. Come back. There we go. Okay, easy. Oleron's blood or wrath? Is it wrath or blood? It's rage. None of the above. Okay, so Oleron's rage is actually quite ridiculous. Especially that I have only put 1 point in it, and it is at 5. So I think it's worth going for it. I had a little bit of argument in my head if it was worth maxing out Soldier going for the Oleron's Rage, but well, I think it's worth. So you guys go for that one. I do not know about this design. If the vendor is down, then it's good. If he is all the way up, then that's not good. But I think he's going to be on the bottom side of the map. So okay, Stuff on the ground doesn't hurt as much as before, but still, be careful. What's really annoying is that freeze. Okay. Got rid of that Frost Revenant there. Really annoying. And it's quite curious that things are still freezing me even though I have 65% cold resistance. Please tell me the vendor is going to be here. Okay. Where is it? Where are you, vendor? There he is. So the layout was okay. Remember guys, if you're going for the Spirit Eater Bulwark, the Leech is not going to work. Only if it only works for shield attacks. So yeah, Blitz is a shield attack. That's the reason why it does apply there. So again, if you go for hardcore, then put a Herald of Flame in your weapons, or get some leech items. Okay, let's go to the vendor, see what crap he has to offer us. Yes, yes, yes. Nothing. As usual, I'm not really expecting anything from the vendor. Okay, let's go and do the last boss so that we can wrap Steps of Torment up. And go to... oh god, the gate was closed, so if the gate is closing behind you, then you have to go down here and get that particular control. Okay. Now the door is going to be open and we will be able to go for the last boss. Alright. Monstrosity, go, 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 kill the monstrosity. That one went down a little slow. Do not freeze me. Good. Nice. So we made it to the last boss, the Lord Executioner. We can stand in there, no problems. And well, that was it. Steps of Torment with the Pure Soldier. Nothing really interesting. I do have this one. Oh no, I do not have this one. Level 43. Looks nice. Looks really nice. Okay, let's go into the Herald of Flame. Unlike my other characters that I have played in Build of the Week, this guy has a lot of Ether resistance as well as Chaos. So we got 55% Ether, 45% Chaos. We also have Bleeding, Elemental Resist, Vitality is 68%. So I'm really happy with the survivability that we have on this character. So the issues we're going to encounter in here in the conflagration are going to be Dominators and Reanimators, the guy that just stand on the back lines and they summon things. It's going to be really hard for us to get to them. And another annoying thing are going to be the other crystals, like those. So I'm going to wait for my potion and charge up ahead. Okay, got that covered. This one as well. Right, so that's how you deal with the Ether crystals. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so as I said, it is a little bit harder to get to the Reanimators in time. Especially if your Blitz is on cooldown. Okay, give me that Ether crystal. Cool. See, that guy's over there, so I have to charge him. There's another guy over here. Okay, he's dead. So for a ranged character, that would have been really easy. But well, we are playing a pure soldier, so still we have to adapt. Okay, stupid Blitz got bugged there. Get to the reanimator. One more. See? Annoying reanimators. Alright, we are halfway through. And well, no real issues. The other resistance is high enough. Also, these little things, orbs flying around, are quite annoying as well. But hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, let's go and see how the fight is going. Lately, Chthonics have been winning a lot. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the little battle down here. I am always talking about that little battle. The Ethereals and the Chthonics are having a duel out there. And if you leave them alone, then one of them is going to win. So I'm curious. See? I'm curious which one is going to... Wow, okay. Apparently the Ethereals were winning that one pretty badly with all these reanimators. Alright. Hey, come back. Cool. So we are close to the little hut. Okay. Now we have to be careful in here, so that I do not just go like an idiot in there and die. Let's see what's in here. Oh, get the Dominator. Nice. Oh, really easy. So again, I would definitely suggest that you guys get some leech somewhere. Oh, come on. Okay, stupid crystal. And we made it to the menacing Herald that right now is in phase 1. I'm going to pop the cooldowns and go for it. Come on, come on. Yes, uproot, uproot. Woodcraft 3 style. Do it. Okay, well that was the Herald of Flame. No real issue. Elixir of the Void, give me. So you guys just saw a pure soldier and what it can do. You have the skills here again. It's been a lot of fun. Also check the forums for the post, as people are usually talking there, giving input, giving advices, and modifying the build with I don't know, their own ideas. So I think looking on the forums to see what people think of it is a good idea. And well, I hope you guys enjoyed the 11th edition of the build of the week. Make sure you tune in next week once well, we're going to do another pure class. I'm not really sure which one, but we shall see. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next time.